Charlotte in the building. Mad love, mad respect. Granny Wiles is in the building as well. Thank you for tuning in on the YouTube. Mad love, mad respect. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Rodney, which one of your links you want me to say hi to, first of all? Wave at me. Wave at the camera. That one, okay. I'm gonna get rid of this other one, okay. All right, man. You can't do this show alone. And what we like to do is I like to grab some more of my friends every day and just bring them on and we rock this podcast together. Ladies and gentlemen, she was just in Dallas this weekend. I see you, Cedric. I see you, Maurice. I see you, Victor Marshall. Thank you for coming in, guys. She was in Dallas, Texas this weekend, Arlington Improv with the funny mama herself, Coco Brown. And look like y'all had a ball. One Act Drama's in the building. How are you? How are you, Drama?
Good morning. I'm great. How about yourself?
Like you did your Thug Thizzle this weekend. You ain't kill it. You ain't kill it though.
We ate their asses up all weekend. They was going up to Coco saying she a headliner. Talking about me. She a headliner.
Wow. Hey, that's a good thing, man. Some headliners are got their own egos and don't want to hear that. But I mean, I don't know. I know Coco is like me. She like to have people on her shows get real.
Oh yeah, we had a great time.
Good stuff, man. You look like you had your pleasure principles look. You know, the black jeans, the black shirt. You know, you killed it.
Yes. You know, I was giving them some body. You know, showing them my workout.
Where you get that from?
The body, Jesus.
You got it from Jesus himself. Man, let me tell you something. This workout been kicking my butt, Drama. I've been working out every day, man. Every day I got a new pain, like my knee hurting right now.
That's all right. I got old Arthur over here.
Arthur?
Yeah, I take medication every day for arthritis.
Oh, like a pain medication?
Huh?
Like a pain medication?
No, it's for inflammation and pain.
Oh, wow. I would never think that because you look like you got it all together.
Arthur be tearing me up.
Arthur is hilarious. All right, ladies and gentlemen, one of my old friends. We've been rocking these comedy stages for many years. He hails from Houston, Texas, and he's one of them dudes, y'all. You ain't really trying to follow him. Welcome to the stage, Mr. Rodney Bigham. What's up, Rodney? How are you?
Man, stop. Don't let nobody want to follow me. You can follow me.
No, they can't.
I'm good, brother.
How are you, Rodney?
Man, I'm listening to y'all talk about arthritis. You know, I had to have a hip replacement.
Really? How long did it take you to recover? Like get back on your feet, walking and everything?
I had hip replacement November 29th. I was driving by Christmas.
Oh, wow. Oh, snap. Danny Nash is in the comments today. Me and Danny Nash go back as far as me and any other person on the planet, man. We were children. We were boys in pre-high school. We were second and third grade. Like, if you ever hear me tell a story about, you know, having a teacher that would let me tell jokes at the end of the day, Danny Nash was there, and probably one of my funniest classmates too. I see you, Rabbit Hole. Welcome to the show. I don't know if I think that's Rodney Bigham. He said you the heavyweight champ of comedy.
Oh yes, sir.
I hope that wasn't for me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I had the pleasure of working with this guy in Tacoma a couple of weeks ago, and he's absolutely a great human being, a great comedian. And welcome to the show, Mr. Chris Zapata. Chris, what's up, bro? Chrissy, can you hear me? Talk, nigga.
You got a microphone problem, man.
Yeah, you have some issues. You're not muted though. I don't know what it is. Can you hear me? Shake your head if you can hear me. Okay, I cannot hear you at all. All right. See if you can get it together. If not, we'll try it another time. All right.
Just stop around. Guys.
Here we go. This is Rodney Perry. You're tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. A lot of stuff going on in the world. First of all, Montgomery, Alabama. It went down yesterday. It was a Sunday afternoon. People out getting a taste of the sun and whatnot. And how about this? A brawl breaks out at the riverfront. The young man. Well, you know what? I don't have to tell y'all about it. Let's look at it. Okay, let's freaking look at it. Have you seen this, Rod?
Yeah, the funny part is the first thing I saw was the news report where this man was describing it as a fight. It said more people are jumping in the fight. I'm like, no, it's more of a mob jumping on the one guy.
Yeah, let's look at it. Let's look at it. Hey guys, it goes on for another 2 minutes or so. It went from, like you said, one black guy just doing his job, being jumped by several white people on the pier, to black people coming to his aid from every direction, man. The guy swam across the river.
The black Michael Phelps. You saw him?
Dude, first of all, they say we can't swim, but he proved that not to be true. Do you foresee incidents like this starting to happen more and more?
I sure the fuck hope so. I hope black people all over the world just start jumping in shit that ain't their business when they see other black folks getting into it. Help them out. Beat these clear folks down like we were supposed to back in the 60s.
Man, you know, Rodney, man, I'm reminded of what happened to Emmett Till. I'm reminded of and when I see these kind of mob type vibes and atmospheres, like when you think of Black history, man, and the fact this is Montgomery, Alabama, home of the civil rights movement. What's your thoughts, man, as you unpack this in your head?
Well, I'm a little older than y'all, and I grew up in Texas. So, man, it's sad that racism has raised its head to this point again, because it had kind of died down when Obama was in office. Everybody was getting along, and when Trump got in, it seemed like he kind of I don't know, man. It seemed like he gave people this false sense of entitlement. You know, that they felt like they could do and say whatever they wanted to do. And black people, we're like ants. You step on the ant bed, everybody coming outside.
Wow, how about that? Hey, Chris Zapata, are you up and running now?
Yeah, you should be. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, man, you sound loud and clear, man. Dude, go. Chris, man, you see this civil unrest happening. What's your thoughts, man? You're a Filipino American, and like what are you thinking? Are we as blacks kind of belly aching a little bit, or what's your thoughts?
No, I think it's all like you're saying. I hope it inspires more and more. I talked to some of my friends about it, and they don't understand it, but I feel like it's because they can't. They don't get it day to day. You know what I mean? They don't see it with their friends. They don't hear about it on the news. You know what I mean? And they don't get that push in corporate America. You know what I mean? And so, you know.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. And it's not just this, it's other things too. You know what I realized? That we don't speak the same language. Like, we're all speaking English in America, but like I watched the interview with Bud Crawford, right? He's the undisputed middleweight champion of the world right now. Mm-hmm. And he was doing an interview, and he said something, a phrase that we use all the time. He said, "Man, when I was a kid, I was bad." And the dude was like, "Oh, well, you mean you're a bad boxer?" He's like, "No, I was a bad kid." And the fact that this guy didn't understand what he was saying kind of disturbed me, because there's a language we speak.
Yeah.
And if I say I was a bad kid, Rodney, you know exactly what I mean, am I right?
Right, but bad can mean a lot of things. You know, like that's a bad car. That's a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying?
No, hear me out. When they say a kid is bad, you know what that means.
Oh, I know what that means. Most definitely, because I was a bad kid.
This cat did not understand that at all, and he was reading into it in such a way it was like it shouldn't even be read into it that way. Drama. Have you had any instances in your own journey where people misunderstood you because they didn't speak Black or urban?
No, I was thinking about a time where I worked at a job and I had to tell this white girl, "Don't play with me." But I think my tone and my face let her know what don't play with me. Now I got fired the next day.
Wait a minute. I was the fuck up out of there, but
yeah.
See, don't play with me and bitch don't play with me is two different things.
Yeah, I just said, "Girl, don't play with me." So I think she got it, and my job understood the next time I was gonna beat her ass. So they walked my bitch ass up out of there. But
hey, Chris, man, you know the Filipinos are like family to us as Blacks in America, man.
Absolutely.
You speak our shorthand in a lot of respects. Give me an example of what would be the shorthand for you in the Filipino world. What's some of the things that y'all say that people just don't always get?
It's the same. I think, growing up at the school with the Filipinos, the Samoans, and us. I mean, it was all the same. We understood that language. It's when I go to corporate America, there's something about your energy, Chris. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Your energy is a little much for the circle. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I forget that. You know what I mean? Until like I go to, in certain circles at work, or I talk to someone that maybe I met through someone else that they didn't grow up. They weren't quite.
Hey, we go through all this stuff too, guys, and all of a sudden you end up having to apologize. Jamie Foxx had to apologize for something he said. So Jamie Foxx said this: they killed this dude named Jesus. What do you think they'll do to you? Hashtag fake friends, hashtag fake love. And that was read into as to being anti-Semitic because Jesus was a Jew. Like, how dare the Jews read into that way? Am I right, Drama? Am I tripping?
But that is another situation of you not understanding our language. Black folks say stuff like, if they talked about Jesus, you think they won't talk about you? Ain't nobody saying that's just how we talk. Like, if they
that's not anti-Semitic at all.
Yeah, that's Big G. If they did it to him, you think they care about doing it to me? That's all we saying. If they talk about Jesus, hey, bro, who is me?
Yeah, it kind of disturbs me. But how about this? Every time we come up with a new language, a new energy, we teach them the new verbiage. Snoop had all this verbiage he made up and came up with it, and we end up teaching them. But should they understand it so they won't misunderstand us, Rodney?
Yeah, because when they say for shizzle my nizzle, gonna get their ass beat. So they need to know what they're saying and not saying.
I feel like we should just tell them when they say, what does that mean? Like if I say that's fly, what does that mean, nigga? That way they won't want to say it. Everything we say, tell them it mean nigga. Everything.
But here goes. I was talking to my daughter this morning about that word, and she said when she was in the Navy, it was a young white girl that grew up around black people, and she felt like she had a right to say the word nigga, and because and she was singing the rap songs and all that stuff. I don't know about y'all. I go out of my way not to use that word in mixed company. Am I tripping, Drama?
Yes, you tripping. You're not finna tell me what I can and can't say out of my own mouth that y'all chose to say it applies to me, and what my culture chooses to say applies to us in a friendly manner. You can't tell me what to say. I'm gonna nigga you down the minute you say that makes me uncomfortable. Great, nigga.
Chris Zapata, tell me Drama's losing her damn mind. I mean, don't we have a responsibility? Because I'm an old black man. I feel like, I understand, embracing the word. I get all that.
Yeah.
But there's a certain subsection of America that use the word nigga like a comma. Like
Right.
there's some young blacks that use it. What's your thoughts when you hear that word, Zapata?
I think there's a cultural use. I think you're right, but then I don't know. Then I'm only aware of it when I'm around certain friends, right? Or I'm in like corporate. You're in corporate. You kind of put on the corporate hat, right? But I try to just be myself at the same time. But like you said, there's certain places where you realize like corporate America or I don't know what happened with Jimmy. I mean, that's crazy with Jimmy Foxx. I mean, where they got on him about it. But it's like at some point we have to just. We can't be afraid to get canceled. We got to be not. There's certain things, right? Of course, you get canceled for, but I think this whole cancel thing got people afraid of just being authentic.
Wow, Rodney, are you afraid of being canceled, man? I mean, we're in the comedy world, and that's become a real concern.
I have nothing to cancel.
They can't get you down.
I mean, cancel what? Nobody knows who I am. What you gonna cancel? But speaking of using that word in certain areas, I remember being at my son's football game one night, pretty mixed school, and there was some black kids in the stands and kept saying this nigga, this nigga, that, this nigga, and so my ex-wife was sitting there counting niggas, right? So she said when he got to 15, I went over to speak to him about it, right? I said,
God dang it, that was a good story. We lost Rodney. We're gonna try to get him back online, but I've definitely been in that situation, and my young comic friends, they call everybody nigga white, black, gray, red. If you did, hey, look at that white nigga over there. I'd be like, oh, okay, I guess, okay. Rodney, we lost you. You got you back.
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, so when I was talking to him about it, I said, man, if the white people was to start saying nigga, y'all would be mad, And they say, you're right, school. And I say, nigga, who you talking to? You call me school.
First of all, Henry said drama is correct. Most of us know when to use the word.
I use it on stage.
Do you use it on stage? I don't. I like if I see one white person, I don't use it. I don't want to be the one that's empowering people to use the word that way.
You see, because I have some mixed grandchildren. And I had to tell a white pawpaw one day, don't be fooled by the blue eyes and blonde hair. Them niggas back there in that back seat.
What is wrong with you, man?
I definitely used nigga yesterday. I called a lady that was with a black man. I said, well, now you've just become a white nigga. I don't care. It nigga. This is my show. You don't tell me what I can and can't say, Miss Nigga.
How about that? Hey, y'all, it's Rodney Perry turning live. Yo, how about this, guys? Everybody don't give a damn. And I don't know if y'all seen this story. We covered it a little bit last week. Lizzo is in the news. She don't give two fucks. Check it out.
Had to cut some hoes loose, yeah. Indy ain't no loose lips. Now them hoes trying to sue me. Bitch, I don't give two shits. All the rumors are true.
Yo, Lizzo says she don't give two F's. So for anybody that don't know the story, so Lizzo came out, her dancers, they said she sexually harassed them, and they say that she's been making a environment at work. They was already big girls, but she said your ass can't gain no more weight. And they said that she has been, harassing them. Drama is Lizzo right for coming out with this little soundbite?
So first, the song is old, which makes me wonder if
is it old? So this ain't. I thought this was some new
cut some hoes loose, yeah. Indy ain't.
Yeah, it just kind of goes with the moment.
Yes, but it makes me wonder if there was rumblings that made her pen that verse, and now that it's out, she can just refer back to it. But yeah, that's an old song. But for me,
you see how big of a fan I am.
I'm not a fan at all.
If she told them they can't gain any more weight, I don't have a problem with that. When you started doing something, you started doing it this way. stay this way. That's just like when people get married and your wife was 90 pounds and then she grow up to 290. That ain't what you signed up for. This is what I liked when I saw you. Hush, don't, I see your faces. I see you. This is me talking. But if she has a certain standard, I work for Delta Airlines. We had to look a certain way or you weren't getting on them people plane. I had to make sure I can get between the aisle without knocking over stuff. Like, you got to look how them people tell you look on their job. I worked at Hooters for 3 years. I had to look how them people told me I had to look on their job.
Hold on. You was at Hooters doing what?
Serving chicken.
You still got that uniform?
I do still have my uniform, and I was 19, and I can still wear that uniform in my 40s.
Hey, how about this? People do change. People definitely change over time, and I wouldn't expect nobody to be exactly the same. But you do have responsibility, if that's your job, to at the very least let people know that your ass is about to get big. You know what I mean?
How you precursor to big?
Hey man, I'm hungry. I'm starving. I'm about to gain 17 pounds.
Everybody changed. I mean, I struggled with 30 push-ups this morning.
You did them though. You did them.
Used to be, and I ain't tell no more.
Hey Chris, Lizzo is a poster child, Chris, for the big girls. Does she have a responsibility to not treat them like big girls?
I think she's empowering. I like that she's like, I think she empowers other people to be themselves, and I love it. I love that she's like, I don't care, because we don't have enough.
I think she's a fat ass hypocrite.
Everybody's afraid.
Lizzo, would you hit Lizzo? Would you hit that?
She's not my type, but I mean,
I'm gonna take that as a hell no. I'm gonna take that as a hell no. Rodney Bingham, could Lizzo
I
get?
personally think I could reach it, Rod.
What you mean? What you mean by that?
I ain't got enough tool to get through the mud.
Through the mud? Oh God!
I mean, you got to have a drill to get to the bottom of it to get where to strike oil. Your bit got to be long enough to strike oil.
Oh, goodness gracious!
I don't think I can reach it, Rod.
Hey, you got to do your best. Do your best. And you got to
I have to hit a fold or something.
Hey, I'm all about them folds. I've been talking about them folds for a long time now.
You could beat her though. And who knows? She could be, but I don't know. She's not like, I don't know. I don't think she's. Yeah.
No, but she's. I don't like her.
You don't like her?
I never met her, but some of the stuff she does publicly, like she displays her fat, but then she gonna tell somebody else they can't be fat.
Exactly. That's what I'm asking.
She walk her fat ass around here naked and make us look at that bullshit all the time. Now she gonna tell somebody else they can't be fat. You hired them because they was fat.
Well, it was a whole competition, and they had to be fit and they had to be dancers. So if you gain weight, maybe you're not also performing at your optimal level as a dancer. Could that be true, Drama?
I don't know. Maybe she got tired of giving them CPR or something.
I feel like she just don't want them to be fatter, and again, that's her decision. Like if she hired you at 290 and now you 320, and she say you got to get down to at least 300, then get your ass down to 300. Like, I hired you for this specific look.
Them folds stink sometimes.
What they smell like?
Fat.
Oh goodness gracious! Hey y'all, this is Rodney.
I'm fat.
You know how it smells. Let's do this.
Yeah, you
guys.
Go ahead and do the disclaimer.
Hey guys, let's do this. AI is huge now. Chris Zapata, are you familiar with artificial intelligence?
Yes, it's been crazy.
So what's your thoughts about AI, man? Are you afraid it's going to take your job one day as a comedian?
I'm not worried about that. Other jobs, people better watch out. They shutting down everything. Self-serve, gonna be everything.
Hey, I completely agree.
But they can't mess with us because we connect. We connect with where.
I guess One Night Drama. Could they take over comedy one day with AI?
You gonna use a hologram?
No.
How you gonna put me on stage without putting me on stage?
I don't know, Drama. I'm trying to figure it
Because
out.
it's more
Right.
expensive to get a hologram. You gonna pay about $30K for that hologram. You can go and give me that little money. You
Give me
might
that
well
little
put me up
money.
there.
Give me that little money. Hey, Rodney Bigham, because they gonna find a way to get us out. Us.
First of all, I thought AI was out and obvious. and we got a bunch of artificial comics out here anyway already trying to be me.
How about that?
You know what I'm talking about, Roy. I'm talking about that trying to be you.
Ms. De Niro said, I wouldn't hit. My metal hip comes with restrictions. Hey, here goes, guys.
What happened?
So, do y'all know about Chat GPT?
Who?
So Chat GPT is AI. So I want to do a segment. I call it Ask Chat GPT. If y'all got a question, I'm gonna put it into the chat and see what the internet, what the AI says about it.
Is Jamie Foxx?
Oh, I've heard about that.
Okay, what was your question?
Is Jamie Foxx a clone?
They would clone Donald Trump before they cloned him.
Is Jamie Foxx a clone? Ask Chat GPT. Here goes the bit. Let's go. There is no credible evidence to suggest that Jamie Foxx is a clone. Cloning humans is currently not a reality, and any claims about celebrities being cloned are usually baseless conspiracy theories. Jamie Foxx is a well-known actor, singer, and comedian with no indications of being cloned. Wow, what an answer, though. How about that?
I like Jamie, but we don't need another.
Yeah, he killing it already. Chris Zapata, you want to ask ChatGPT something?
Man, is AI going to take over the world someday? Yes.
Shit. Oh, it's been a lot of you. It ain't gonna tell you the truth.
I'm curious on that.
I got a question.
Hold on, save it. Can't spell out. The idea of AI taking over the world, often portrayed in science fiction, is a topic of speculation and debate. As of my last update, September 21, there is no indication that AI is on the verge of taking over the world in the way portrayed in the movies and novels. AI is powerful. The development and use of AI must be approached responsibly, and appropriate regulations and ethical considerations to ensure it benefit humanity. So, the way we've seen it in science fiction, no, Chris Zapata. Rodney Bigham, what's your question?
Will Donald Trump ever see the inside of a jail cell?
Oh, wow. Will Donald Trump ever go to jail?
Oh, he gonna go to visit some people. I said, will he be inside jail?
As an AI language model, I cannot predict the future or provide real-time updates on specific events. As of my last update, September 21st, Donald Trump has not been jailed. Legal matters and investigations are complex and can take various turns depending on the evidence, legal procedures, and factors. So he is not
very
going to jail.
intelligent.
Hey, yo, ask GPT. Anybody else got a question for GPT?
Is it gay?
You wanna write
it
something?
Got the GPT letters. I thought that was the LGBTQ.
Is chat GPT gay? This is hilarious. As an AI model, I don't have a sexual orientation or any personal characteristics. I'm just a computer program designed to assist. No,
so it's
nigga.
a day.
Did you ask if AI would hit Lizzo?
He gonna say the same thing. I'm telling you. I'm sure he'll pass on Lizzo too.
Lizzo ain't got enough money, man.
Who is Rodney Perry? Who is Rodney Perry? What they gonna say? As of my last update, Rodney Perry is an American comedian and actor. He is known for his stand-up comedy performance and has appeared in various television shows and movies. Some of his notable work includes hosting Off the Chain on Bounce TV and his role with Harold in Medea's Big Happy Family. Please note that there may have been additional things. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, I got a question. I want to see if ChatGPT racist. What is the superior race?
Ooh, what is? I know she gonna say though. He or whoever. Superior. What do you think they're gonna say?
There is no superior race.
Trisha Power, what do you think ChatGPT is gonna say?
I want to say there is no superior race, but
all right, let's see what ChatGPT had to say. Nadine has to create. I must emphasize that there's no such thing as a superior race. All humans are equal and deserve to be treated with respect and dignity, regardless of their race, ethnicity, or background. The concept of superior race has been used in history to justify discrimination, oppression, and atrocities. Okay, so no, they don't get into it. Nadine, will America become a third world country? Will America become a third world country? I'm gonna say hell to the no. Got too many creature comforts.
It's gonna stay ghetto though.
I cannot predict the future, and the trajectory of economic development is influenced by numerous complex factors.
That damn thing is a politician.
The term third world country is somewhat outdated and historically refers to countries that were not aligned with either Western documentation, second world, Eastern documentation, or the Cold War. Today, the term is often replaced with developing or developed nations. No, I'm gonna say it says no to that. We asked Nadine, thank you.
PC answers.
Have Chat GPT write a joke as Bernie Mac. See if it comes close. Okay. Right. ITE. A joke as this is a good one. Let's try that. Let's see what happens. Get out of here. This is crazy. Okay. Jerry the Great came through with one. Let me tell you something, folks. My doctor told me I need more vegetables in my diet. So I said, Doc, does pizza count as a vegetable? He looked at me like I was crazy. I mean, I got a tomato sauce, right? But he said, Bernie, pizza is not a vegetable. I guess I have to stick to the salad bar and keep dreaming of my pizza garden.
First of all, tomatoes are fruits. So it wouldn't be a vegetable at all.
If you don't know no better, it is. He wrote a joke though. He wrote a joke.
No, it didn't. That wasn't a joke.
It got close. Look, if Bernie Mac said it, it would sound like a joke. I went to my doctor the other day. I told him, I said, I want to lose some weight, doctor. He said, get more vegetables. I got me a tomato, and I said, tomato sauce tastes like pizza, and I got pizza on my. Yeah, that could easily be a joke. No,
not from Bernie Mac.
Well, ain't no motherfucking computer do Bernie Mac.
I'm telling you, if you read this shit as Bernie Mac, this shit would be hilarious.
I
Wow.
guess.
This is why the writers are complaining.
Oh, that's right. There you go.
I think the writers are safe.
Hey, if you can get close with a single question, because you can tweak the questions and make the questions apply to whatever you're thinking about. You can make the questions work. All right, that bit is Ask GPT, and that was real questions to Chat GPT. I have it here on my phone. All right, here we go. Okay, let me do this.
I mean, on that same subject, how do we feel about people being AI'd in the movies? You know what I mean? That's kind of deep right there, to replace someone in a movie. And
so what are they just replacing the voices?
They're likeness too. So basically, they're penning contracts that say we're gonna say you could supposed to be in the film what would normally be on set for 2 to 3 months. You gonna come for a week. They're gonna pay you for a week, and then AI you for those 3 months that they should have been paying you for. But because you're not physically there, where they would have gave you $90,000, now they're gonna give you $15,000 because you're only here for a week. We just gonna copy paste you for the rest of the time. So you cutting into people money, and then some of those contracts, like extras, have already signed contracts, not knowing that they signed a contract that said we're gonna use you today for 4 hours, but we're gonna use you in the next 15 films over 10 years. But today we're gonna use you for 4 hours.
Yeah,
those contracts ain't never had nowhere.
It really affects the residual payments too. Like I did a movie, Coming to America 2, almost 2 years ago. We got one check from that movie, and if the movie would have went through its natural trajectory, they got $150 million. They gave us a small portion of that, and we should have gotten 3 or 4 different checks from that movie by now. It just didn't happen because of streaming. You know, so that
what's the reason y'all haven't gotten paid?
Because they only sold the movie once. You sold to Amazon one time. And so somebody got money without sharing it with us. So what would usually happen with a movie, right? So I do a movie with Drama. Me and Drama do our movie, and we sell it to, we are producers. We sell it to, we go to movie theaters. That's one piece of money. Then we sell it to Netflix. That's another piece of money. Then we sell it to TV. That's another money. We sell it to TV again. That's another money. So through the life of the show, it gets all this money. But because of streaming is uncharted waters, you don't see as many payouts, and that something has to be done. It has to be done about that. Did y'all see the new movie with Michael Ealy? Drama, have you seen the movie on Netflix with Michael Ealy?
I don't really do light skin with pretty eyes.
So you can't watch him on the movie?
Not really.
What's wrong with you?
I thought all the women liked the pretty boy.
I imagine waking up there in the middle of the night and he opened his eyes and it looked like a Thriller video. I don't want that.
His eyes, what?
The name of the movie is Fatale. It's number 1. It's Michael Ealy, and his co-star is a white woman. I believe it's It's not Jennifer Lawrence, is it?
I don't know the white women.
It's the lady that was in that boxing movie. Anyway,
she a brunette?
She is a brunette.
I've seen the advertisement before, but I haven't watched it yet.
It's a pretty good movie. I watched some of it. I kind of sped through it. Michael
I actually thought it was a series. That's why I didn't watch it. Is it a movie?
Look at this motherfucker, Eric Doug. Say, with all due respect, people always say with all due respect when they saying some disrespectful shit. Coming to America wasn't very good. That don't mean they shouldn't give me my money though, Eric. You don't have to like it in order for me to get my money. And it made $150 million. Nigga, I want something.
I watched it a couple of times. It was okay.
I liked it.
It was more than okay. It was more than okay. It might not be good as the first one, but it was definitely more than okay.
I mean, yeah.
You watched first.
It was good.
All right, here we go. An arousing game of smash or pass. Smash or pass. Chris Zapata. Smash or pass. Rihanna.
Smash.
Would you go Raw?
Yeah, I would go Raw.
I don't like the way you got sexy. Your voice changed. Like, yeah.
I had to think about it. Why? See, we got nasty instantly. I was like, "Damn, would I go Raw? Yeah, I would go Raw. I'm nasty. I'll go Raw."
All right, Rodney Bingham, smash or pass? Maybe one of the biggest stars in the world, Taylor Swift, smash or pass?
I'm smashing. Hope I get her pregnant.
Really? Oh God!
Change my name to Mrs. Swift.
There you go, right?
Because that's probably how I'm gonna come swiftly.
Oh God! All right, one act drama, smash or pass? Tom Hanks.
No, pass.
What, is he too old?
No, he too white.
All right, one act drama. Here's another one. Smash or pass? Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
He too big.
Well, that ain't none of our business. First of all,
I'm talking about his body mass. I'm 5'3", 145. That man is gonna crush me. You're not getting your big stuff. Hitting it from behind. He gonna shoot me across the room like a rocket.
Oh God, who are you? Who are you? One act drama.
That's why you got to get on top.
He's a shooter to the damn ceiling fan. All right, here we go.
Around that rock.
Rodney Bingham. This could happen. This could happen because you're in Houston. Beyonce, smash or pass?
I would pass because I knew her as a child.
Yeah, you have.
And she's still a little girl to me.
Wow, that's beautiful. That was beautiful, Rodney.
That sounded
right.
really nice.
All right, Chris Zapata, smash or pass? Ellen DeGeneres.
I think I had to pass.
You had to.
I had to pass because no ass. I'm sorry, Ellen.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
All right, Rodney Bingham, smash or pass? I already know what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say. Oprah Winfrey, smash or pass?
I'm Mr. Winfrey. What are you talking about? I'm smashing. Like Earthquake said, Raw first night. I trust her.
It ain't like she don't have no baby or nothing. All right, one act drama. Leonardo DiCaprio, smash or pass?
Pass. Why you keep giving me these Caucasian pink penis people?
I don't know what they do.
Drama people gonna think you racist.
And penis
I love black men. They ain't got nothing to do with being racist. I prefer what go inside of me to look like me.
First of all, you light skinned.
I am brown.
All right, Chris Zapata, Jennifer Lawrence, smash or pass?
Smash. For real. Yeah, I'll smash.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I like she's those spicy.
You seem like that made you happy too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That'd be good.
Hey, I'm Rodney Perry. You're tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. My friends on here today. Miss One Act Drama is in the building. Rodney Bingham is in the building, and Mr. Chris Zapata. Hey, let's talk about this before we get out of here today, man. I want to cover some comedy stuff. First of all, you talked about AI and its effects on comedy. Will it affect? I think like you said, that comedy will remain an art that can't be duplicated. Mm-hmm. But let me ask you this, man. With social media, do you feel the pressure of creating on social media?
No, I probably should, but I'm just not a social media person. I post because I kind of have to. I have to let people know I'm working, but I don't feel the pressure. Like I gotta create a skit today. I gotta do 15 reels. No.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that shit, man. I mean, I look at cats. I'm like, shit. Anytime I look at an empty seat in the room, I'm like, nigga, I need to be working harder on my social. Chris Zapata, man, you're a part of this era, man. This social media era, man. Do you feel the pressure to create in that space?
I wouldn't say it's a pressure. I think definitely, like you said, it's something that's required. It's a requirement, I think, but I try not to let it become a part of like taking. You end up trying to follow trends, right? Everyone's trying to follow a trend and blow up TikTok. I think you still got to make your decision around, stay true to yourself around what the vision God gave you.
Right.
And but still, at the same time, we gotta use it to connect to the world. So I think how that works, I think we got to use wisdom, or to get up there, whether it's Instagram or whether it's like what you're doing, which you do it. You got to be consistent though too. That's a lot of work.
Very true, man. My wife and I were talking. She was like, like, why are you doing this show? She was talking about this particular show. I was like, yo, like it gives me a purpose to get up and do something.
Mm-hmm.
And it also helps me stay connected, stay current. And at the same time, Rodney, as we continue to kind of grow as human beings, man, sometimes social media kind of helps you stay in the space of creativity, right?
Yeah, I can agree with that. I think the only pressure I felt early on was the pressure to like be done up, because most women come on here, they got on a full face and all that. Mm-hmm. So initially I would not do content because I don't like having to wear makeup. But then I was like, they're gonna get this raw face. So I try to make sure I don't post with makeup on, because I know what it's like to see everybody. Yeah. Like, I'm not getting up to put on makeup for you at 9 o'clock, Rodney Perry. I love you, but I'm not doing it.
Are you not putting your best foot forward if you don't?
My face ain't good enough. I'm
not dissing your face. Your face looks fine to me.
That's what I'm saying.
I never thought about it either way, to be honest. But now that you mention it,
I'm always raw face. Because cause I'm not gonna be like this when you see me in the street. Like I'm gonna be like this. I'm not gonna be made up. So I don't want to present something online that I'm not gonna maintain when somebody sees me in public. You not gonna see me with makeup unless it's at a show. And then some shows I put on lip gloss, mascara, and an eyebrow. I just can't do it. I don't want, because I have a daughter too. And I don't want her to fall into, or my son to feel like I gotta, whoever is, you gotta
your
be
son
made
don't put
up.
no damn makeup on. You tell
Yeah,
him.
I'm not doing it, bro. This is what you get. You take me on a date, Mr. Sir, you get a raw face.
We lost Rodney. Let's get back over here. Boom, boom, boom. All right, man. Here goes. Here's the reality. You cannot, I think, Chris, you said it best. You kind of can't follow the trends, because by the time you turn to do a trend, it's too late.
Yeah.
You know, Nate Jackson has gotten famous for doing crowd work. Now Cass is trying to do crowd work. It's too late.
Yep. Yeah.
It's too late. That train already took off. It passed already. For Rodney Perry to start posting, don't get me wrong, Nate and I talked about it, and Nate's like, Rodney, it took me 20 months for it to catch on. And so the question is, are you willing to invest that time for it to catch on?
Yeah.
My focus is being strong on stage right now, because it don't matter how good I am on social media if you come and I flop. So creating a strong social media presence and being trash on stage is dumb if you really want to be a comedian. So I would rather invest my time in hitting these stages, hitting these rooms. Let me get that first. Then once I get where I'm relaxing, I'm chilling, I'm coasting, then I go ahead and try to go viral on social media. But let me get this stage right first.
Riri say, great job, drummer. You don't need no makeup.
Thank you.
That's because you ain't never seen her without. You ain't never seen her with it on. Let me tell y'all something. I tell cats all the time, I say, you think you don't like makeup till you motherfucking see a woman without this shit. Mm-hmm. And drama, she might not have no makeup on, but she got a motherfucking ring light somewhere.
I do, but look, if I cut it off, watch. It's the same raw face. It's just regular.
Yeah.
You got some sun up in that moment. You got some shit working.
Hey man, don't be mad because I'm beautiful.
I am a little hating today. I'm sorry. All right, welcome back, Mr. Rodney Bigham. Rodney, what's next, man? How do we stay in touch, bro? I know you got a lot of stuff going on. You shot a special, man. Tell me about it.
It didn't come out like I wanted to with the visual, but we're working on the audio album release. I'm getting ready to go to Atlantic City. Some big things going on over there, and I'll be in Philadelphia on the 25th of this month.
But yeah, you just catch me at Rodney Bigham, man. It's my name is on everything. RODNEYBIGHAM. I don't try to get fancy with it, you know. I had to drop the Uncle Rodney because somebody else was Uncle Rodney.
Uncle Rod, hey, Rod, have your son here. I might be able to connect with my guy and help get you on Sirius Satellite and all those places.
Gotcha. I have him call. You know he gonna call you too. So
already know.
Probably. You know what I love about y'all, you and a lot of other comics. Y'all might ignore my call because you'd be like, I call him back. But when my son called, y'all really give him. I appreciate that, man.
Well, I try to work with the most talented I can. I'm joking.
Hey, look, I got to go put these tennis balls on my mama's walker. You know, that's where I'm at in life now. You know,
man. I love you, Rodney, man.
Love you too, bro. Y'all been good. My phone's getting hot, man. That's why I keep cutting out.
No doubt. I One Night Drama, man. You rocked this weekend. We'll be working together the end of September going into October. How do people stay in touch, man?
Follow me on Cash App, $ One Act Drama, at Instagram at everything One Act Drama. And the weekend before I'm with Rodney Perry, check me out at the Arlington Improv, hopping on with Ryan Davis, doing a little bit of time. So make sure you check me out then, and then hit me up with Rodney the next week.
You the queen of Dallas right now.
Hey man, you know, I'm out here just trying to do my thing.
All right.
I just hit up Ryan and was like, hey, can I hop on? He was like, of course.
Yo, Chris Zapata, man, you're out there in the Coleman area, man. Talk to us. What you got coming up, man? What can we look for you at?
See, I have something coming up at Jokes and Jewels in Seattle on August 11th, but you can find out more and keep up with me on Instagram at I am Chris Zapata. At I am Chris Zapata. Also, there's this movie I've been a part of called Fantasy Agents and Mattress. It's like a B.
Don't downplay it. It's good. It's going. You never know. It could blow. It could go. You know.
It's been and you know it's been blowing up. We just got like a piece in the local news. You know, one of the networks.
What's the name of it?
It's called Fantasy Agents and Mattress. It was inspired by like DC Cab and like Wild Style. It's a real funny movie. It actually turned out really good. And so we just won an award in Berlin, right? At the Indie Fest in Berlin, and at the Seattle Black Film Festival here. And so I'm just riding the wave, enjoying that as well. So
yeah. I love that. I didn't know you was an actor, man. That's good stuff, Chris Zapata.
Yeah, I got a good partner too. I was sitting in the corner listening to the crowd with my part. I'm like, okay, Chris, all right, you know.
Hey man, Chris rocked my show when I was at the Tacoma, man. He smashed it. I really appreciate it. I gotta call old girl and her husband to get them on too. So I'll be reaching out to you for that.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for having me and always being an inspiration, man.
Hey man, I don't know how to do nothing else, Chris. Hey, I'm Rodney Perry. You're tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. Thank you for tuning in today. We're doing a rebroadcast on Facebook at my fan page tonight at 6 p.m. Well, if you're watching it at 6 p.m. because we're gonna rerun this show tonight at 6 p.m. on Facebook. So if you want to check us again. We'll be rocking it. All right, that's our show for today. At ChatGPT, I think that was a pretty good segment. I like it. All right, let's get out of here. You got anything, Drama, before we go?
Thank you, Uncle Rodney, for always looking out for us up-and-coming comedians in the game and making sure we have a platform so people can know who we are.
Yes.
Hey.
And I love you, Uncle Rodney.
Yeah. Get off my phone.